and welcome to the Demo Dive, where I live stream myself digging through Steam's demo tag to sort the trash from the treasure. I'm CB, and you definitely do not want to get me started on the human-coded day job. Especially not when there are so many nicer things to think about, like, um, Steam Next Fest. Having found a relatively easily searchable database of all the Steam games that at least admit they've got AI in them, I had to pull about 5 demos and at least 2 wishlist items out of rotation on that basis. But particularly given that Steam's only making you disclose player-facing AI now, it's fair. I don't care how the story sounds. If it's AI, I do not want it. Oh, and if you want that database, I'll include the link in the Ko-fi review. As previously stated, we do have the Next Fest for the next week or so, and while I did plan on playing the demo for A Planet Full of Cats today, I did also say on Monday that I was likely to change my mind between then and now. I mean, yes, part of it is still having found a lot of interesting looking demos to potentially sink my teeth into, but the other part is that even if DevCats did include whatever Metroidvania elements they say they're using into the demo, it's still a hidden object game, and those are basically just gateways to hyperfocus, and not a whole lot of fun to watch on that basis, at least not when it's, like me, hyperfocusing on where are the cats. But one of the demos that was actually featured in the Next Fest was The Mermaid's Mask by SFB Games, but we won't be playing that one today. Look, I checked into SFB's back catalog while downloading that particular demo, and I found 2 other games. One was Crow County, which I would have loved to play, but couldn't because fixed camera and keyboard controls do not mix well with me, as anyone who remembers me struggling with the Tortured Souls demo a couple of months back can attest. The other one was Tangle Tower, which seems to feature the same 2 characters as the Mermaid's Mask, so feels like a bit of a series thing to me. I mean, even though Tangle Tower has been out for a little over 6 years, its demo is still there to be played, so in case it is a series, I should start with the first one. Anyway, it's a point-and-click puzzle game, adventure game, and virtual detective novel kind of thing. Very much lauded for its writing in the reviews, so definitely worth a look, which we'll get right to it. Sitting comfortably? Good. Then we'll begin. Yeah, I was playing with the settings before I kicked off, but what are language options? They have English UK, US, and Australia. They also have Français EU and Français Canadian. I feel seen! But I'm not going to do Français Canadian because it's been a very, very long time since I did French, and while I can get a gist, I'm better with reading than I am talking, and a lot better than I am listening. I'm in it for the story, so we'll stick with English UK. There was no English Canadian, but we can't have everything. Start game. Create new file. That's very magenta. Hello. Tangle Tower mid-afternoon. Lake's Edge.
You ready, Sally?
Grimore, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Why do you look like your hair is made of melons?
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Great, we've got one of those. Case file. Murder victim Freya Fellow, 19, died while painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Location, Flora's tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint, it was discovered to be blood. Okay, so that's case file. What do we have on Freya? not a whole lot. Ah. How was Freya killed? Well, I mean, not to... Okay, Tangle Tower, a small painting on a scrap of paper. A few notes have been written on the back. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower, but it's actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at its base. It is surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colors. The lake is enclosed by sheer pale cliffs. They're too steep and smooth to climb. Tangle Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Pointer family. Okay, so that's what we have there. Okay, let's close that down. Map. Ah, okay, so that's how we traverse. We go that way. No. Gardens. The art's really neat.
It's full
Any
of...
fish in
Oops.
there?
Not a single one.
Okay, no
Although
fish.
there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape.
Would a cassette tape still be playable if it was in a like goldfish fountain?
Or it used to be.
Yeah, I was thinking. The cassette tape has been damaged by water. The ink on the label is blurred and illegible. Okay, so now we're back on all that. Okay. Anything else we can...
What animal is that?
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
Okay, that's a thing.
It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
playing a harp. Hang on a second.
Closer.
This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
It doesn't seem like this puzzle can be solved yet. Okay.
Let's come back later.
Okay, so there's a
It
puzzle
must
there.
do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
An old weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 column segments. Okay.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
It's a bandstand.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
I have this image of one of those one-man bands in that.
This is some garden.
Do the plants all look a little strange to you?
This is some garden.
Oh,
Do the plants all look a little strange to you?
okay, so...
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say it.
You're supposed to say, too quiet?
It's not.
Thank you! that anticipated me. I like that.
It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Okay, so where do we go now? Further map. Moving swiftly on. Main entrance. Why is the O missing?
Oh.
Ah.
What?
Oh, there's an O on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Christ!
Tangle Tower.
Twir. Oh.
What?
Oh, there's an
Oh,
O.
yeah.
Okay.
Tangle.
Twir.
So I can't, like, pick it up and put it back.
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, definitely.
They threw it in a bush. How much can they possibly care? The envelope has been ripped open. There is a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. Find what?
Huh, there's a heart engraved in the tree. I didn't know people actually did that.
PPFF.
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody. Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
That's worse. You know how that's worse, right?
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds? Let's head to the crime scene first. It's at the top of the West Tower, I think.
Okay, so we were on a little bit of a railroad here. Okay, I can live with that. Grand Hall.
What is that?
Family tree, I think.
I think it's a family tree.
So they all have frickin' but all of them have almost all of them have both the first and last name start with the same letter. Um, see, Selena Stonetop, Ford Lord Fellow, and Lady Fellow. He had a Felicia Fellow with a Selena Stonetop and there's a whole lot of out of wedlock going on around here, so that's a thing. Lord and Lady Remington, Flora, Primrose, and Richard. Buck Brackley. Good grief. Okay. Okay.
A big letter F.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
It's not locked.
A door.
Oh, what's behind it?
A room.
Now it's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it. Anymore.
Okay, why is there nothing living in the aquarium?
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue? This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
How very perceptive of you.
Oh god. Okay, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, also, the hell?
Stairs.
Yes, I'm aware, stairs. So... You're supposed to head there, okay? Flora's Tower. Okay.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back. There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
Flora was present, posing for a portrait. Why do I feel like she stabbed herself? Okay, I've checked that.
Let's take a look at that painting first.
Okay, painting.
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
Looks that way.
Freya was able to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Okay.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Okay. Holding a knife tipped with Fellow. Holding a knife tipped with blood, but Freya stole it.
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but Freya stole it. Nope.
Okay. The inside was used to kill. Remove from the scene. Because Freya was going to eat it? It's not Freya, but remove from the scene. So. Completely covered in, was used to knock out, was holding a knife tipped with, see the inside. Kill was completely covered in. Okay. Flora's portrait, was holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay.
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. That's not right.
Okay, so... Put a knife in the painting. Flora's portrait was completely covered in, was used to knock out, tipped in... I wonder. Does Freya put it there? Because Freya's going to eat it because it's not Freya.
Flora's portrait is holding a
That sounds
knife
like I got it
tipped
right
with
this time.
blood
I didn't think it
because
was that
it's
simple.
Freya.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting. Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
Unfinished painting. Continue. Okay.
Flora Fellow?
Okay, she's a little creepy.
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now. Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora?
This is
I don't
getting
really know
us.
anything about you at all.
I think
Oh,
that's the
for
way she
pity's
likes it.
sake. Okay.
We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we're reporting you for scam, spams, bots, or tampering. Viewership tampering. Submit report and block user. Goodbye, please. Thank you. Okay, now where was I?
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
I'm getting 0 words out of
Was
this woman.
something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried. Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
The thing is locked up.
Anything we should know? Any hobbies? Besides staring out the window?
Okay, that didn't help.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Place cassettes instead of vinyl records is pointed towards the middle of the room. There's a noticeable crack running through it all the way from the horn down through the tape deck.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, sure it is. Pink.
To Freya. The cassette tape has a crack down the middle. The handwritten message on the label to Freya.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? We could give it a go.
Okay.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
It's a recording of someone walking outdoors. A distorted humming melody can be heard. I'll make sure there's nothing at the tail end of this. Okay.
It's piano music.
Plays for a short while before stopping, okay? Making absolutely sure there's nothing at the end. This is the audio secretary in me. Okay.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
Huh.
I think it's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Swap the positions of the gems. Rotate the egg to see a clue on the
Nope.
back. Oh, nope.
Did you check the clue? I'm pretty sure it explains what
Oh, I
happened.
see. That's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So, start with that one, red and green. So, okay, so then purple up there. I think, anyway. Oh no, because that's It says, well, it says rotate the egg to see a clue on the back, but it's sideways. I see the problem. Okay, so let's follow by, so that's actually blue and red. And those should actually be swapped. Yeah, so red on that side, blue on that side. The thin one should be... The thin one that runs right across should be purple gems on both sides. Purple gem, purple gem. Okay. So next is that one, so that's red, I think. No, green's on the wrong long arm, red's on the other. That thick one is purple next to the green. And blue there. No, that can't be right. That's a little better. Oh, I see. That's where the okay, so that's okay, so yellow, yellow. Okay, so that one goes across there is, okay, I've got that. That one I want green to yellow. That one I want purple to yellow, which results in that. I think. Oh, I shouldn't pay too much attention. It's more about the shapes.
I guess that's wrong.
What's the deal with those lines between the gems? It must mean something.
Yeah, I get that it means something. I'm just not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going with this. Okay, fine. I should have those fine. Should have those fine. Oh, I see. The longer line is blue.
I got it.
There we
I'm
go.
impressed. Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is a soft velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on 3 strange feet with pointed claws. Okay, fine.
Freya's painting supplies.
Small glass pots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white paint. The glass pots are all cracked down one side.
Freya's painting supplies.
Oh, it's still those. Okay, fine. What about the palette?
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
The palette has a variety of paints loaded onto it. The largest is a blob of black in the middle. The paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint. Wait, that's it? So we don't have an opportunity to find out how to do the... Hi, we've apparently had a really short one today because we got like one puzzle, somebody to interrogate who said literally nothing. But that's an issue with the demo, not with much of anything else. I would have liked to be able to I mean, if you're going to do a demo and you're going to introduce puzzles, you should let the players of the demo solve every puzzle presented. So I should have been able to at least get far enough to unlock that thing on the harp. I mean, I can see they're definitely trying to intrigue here, but as a demo, on the one hand, I do want to play the game, so that's that well done. But on the other hand, I'm now just really aggravated, so that's not a point in its favor. On the whole, the puzzles look interesting. The characters are hilarious. So is the situation, honestly. But at the same time, there's still puzzles unsolved. And while I know a demo should be all about, I want to know what happens next, it's just annoying the completionist in me, and that, in a weird way, makes me not want to get it, because I don't want to be suckered in by there's a puzzle I'm not allowed to solve until I buy the game. I hate it when that happens. But at the same time, it's a good one, which, I mean, the makers are Crow County. It was probably going to be a good one. Like I say, I don't know. I can't play it, because fixed camera and WASD doesn't work very well, at least not for me. That's frustrating. I was hoping for a slightly longer demo than that. That gives me the impression that the game itself is probably not that long. I mean, it's the first thing they've done in like 5 years, but then again, they had Crow County in the middle of that, and I figure that one took a fair bit longer to make than this. So, I like it, I want it, but I wanted to solve that harp puzzle, and it's annoying me now. I don't want to go to bed annoyed and frustrated. Bleh. Anyway, Tangle Tower is already out and reasonably priced, so at least there's that. They seem to be leaving the demo up so people can try and get puzzle blocked before they buy, which, for all I don't like how that demo was designed exactly, it's still a point in a dev's favor, as far as I'm concerned. Especially when a second game based on the main characters is coming out later this year. So if you like to look at it, I mean, to be fair, there's not much to look at, but maybe you could poke things for dialogue I didn't get. I don't know. Yeah. Try the demo, see if you like the feel, whether or not it's for you. I mean, my opinion is not the be-all and end-all, and sometimes the feel of playing a game can make or break your enjoyment. So, try before you buy, whenever possible. Even if it just leads you to, I can't actually solve that puzzle and it's annoying me until I buy it. Anyway, for those who like a text-based and digression-free review that is not entirely based on how frustrated I am that there is a puzzle that I now can't solve, that'll be up on my Ko-fi page shortly, along with that link to the database that you can search for things that admit that they have AI in their, like, front-facing stuff. Never a paywall. I do it for the love of the games, but, maybe toss some folks in my general direction if you like what I do. I like the company. The review will have the embedded VOD, which will also be on YouTube to join my gallery of longer than I thought and shorter than I thought demos. This one very much the latter. And, you can catch up with it in case you joined late or just fancy coming back to it again later. So on Sunday, I will be trying Monster Hunter Stories 3, at the very least to clear some hard drive space, but I won't have the energy for that on a Friday, even if I don't have to go to work the next day. So for Friday's demo, given the sheer number of demos I've culled from the Next Fest, that was a tough call, because I am now kind of drowning in demos. Eventually, I settled on May or May Not. I will have to spell that. That's M-A-Y-O-R as in the mayor of a city, May as in the month, not K-N-O-T-T. And yes, roll your eyes at the puns. I do every time I hear and say it, to the point where I feel like I might be getting eye strain. This one's a creepy, cozy exploration game with mini games and puzzles and all the puns in the known universe. And it looks interesting, and I will probably amusing to listen to as I groan at the puns at the very least. So I hope to see you there, and I hope it's slightly longer than this particular demo turned out to be. Anyway, until then, or until next, have a good one.